This is a 60-year-old grandpa. I overheard this grandpa in Starbucks today completely risen up this younger woman, and it inspired me so much that I decided in today's challenge we had to go out and use his pickup line. But could a 60-year-old grandpa's pickup line actually work? I decided to hit the streets and find out for myself. In case you're new here, I am on a mission to successfully approach 30 girls over the course of 30 days, documenting the entire journey on this channel for the entire month of January. So far, we've picked up girls while looks maxing, while jogging, using Andrew Tate's pickup line, and we even picked up 2 girls in one day. Which brings us to today, where we will be taking dating advice from a 60-year-old grandpa. My goal with this 30-day challenge is to inspire you with the confidence to approach those women that you see and encounter in your day-to-day life and spark what could be a life-changing connection. Welcome to day 15 of the revolution. Okay, so the funniest thing just happened. We were in Starbucks and we were waiting online, waiting for our orders, and this old 60-year-old grandpa, dressed fly as fuck, wearing a hat, walks up to this lady who is sitting down. She was literally ordered her drink, sat down, and drank it there by herself. And he walks in and he just starts spitting game, rizzing her like nobody's business. He was pulling out all the old tricks. They had like a 15-minute conversation. He was making plans to take her on a date. He got her phone number. She was loving every second of it, and I literally had to take a video because I thought this is hilarious. This girl very clearly came out with the intent to put herself somewhere and get approached, and this guy just completely took advantage of it. Good on him, and he was rizzing her up so well. So I'm thinking for today's challenge, we're gonna use his pickup line. His pickup line was, I think you win best dressed today. So today's challenge, I don't care what our man behind the camera has to say today. Today's challenge is going to be to use his pickup line and see how successful we are, because based on the interaction we just watched, that was one of the best in-person interactions I've ever seen in my life. So we're gonna take some tricks from an old school dude who was crushing it in an old school way. So we've walked around for about 30 minutes. I don't think this line is gonna have a lot of success during the daytime, especially because in Miami, it's hot out. People are usually wearing athletic, athleisure style clothing during the day. I think this line specifically, since it's outfit related and it can only really be believable if the girl's actually wearing a nice outfit, I think we're gonna have to wait until the evening to try this one out. Okay, so it's nighttime now. It's the evening. We're gonna go out and we are going to use the exact same opening line as the 60-year-old grandpa in Starbucks. I think it's gonna be successful. I think it's very good. I think you have to deliver it with confidence like he did, and you just gotta be a G like he was. So let's go make this approach happen. I think it'll go well with the line. We'll see how many tries it takes and we'll see if we can get something cooking. But given that meeting women in person and approaching in general is an ancient traditional thing, it's only fitting to take advice from an ancient traditional man. So let's go out and do it the old-fashioned way. Excuse me. Hi, I think you win best dressed tonight.
Thank you.
What's your name? Oh, fuck. Couldn't get in front of her. That's why I was trying to do it here, but then the other chick got in front. Put myself right in the middle here. See what we see. Excuse me. I think you guys win best dressed tonight. You guys have the matching outfits. Did they not realize they were matching? They're like, what the fuck? Excuse me.
Talking to.
Hi. What's your name? Benjamin. I wanted to say best dressed tonight for sure.
Thanks.
What was your name? What are you guys up to?
We're going to.
So the audio on this clip was a little messed up because of all of the interference and all of the people in the way. However, what I did in this interaction is something that I wanted to explain to you because it's far away, and since you can't hear much, you may miss some of the subtle things that are going on here. When you're giving a girl a compliment, especially something that is physical or something about her outfit or her style or something of that nature, it makes sense a lot of the time to be very direct and have a very romantic, flirtatious energy when you're delivering that line. So you'll notice when I say the line, I'm looking her in her eyes, I'm very calm, but I'm also looking her up and down in a maybe perhaps a little bit of a suggestive way. By making eye contact with her and then giving her a bit of a suggestive look, the implication is that this is a romantic interaction, and I stopped her because I am indeed attracted to her.
Hell's Kitchen.
Is that a place?
We're going there for dinner. It's a new restaurant.
Oh, it's a restaurant,
Yeah.
nice. The Hell's Kitchen I know is from New York, that's why I was like, wait. It's like,
Are you from New York?
I am.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you visiting?
Yeah, I'm visiting here. Yeah.
How long?
Till Monday.
Very nice.
Yeah, where do you live in New York?
Upper West. So you'll see also, because her friend is here in the interaction, I position myself in between them and my body language is facing both of them so that I keep the friend engaged. And this way it's a 3-person conversation. Yes, I'm focused and making eye contact for the most part with the girl that I initially approached and I'm interested in, but we want to keep the friend engaged so that she doesn't feel left out.
Okay.
Less crazier than Midtown West
Yeah.
than everything else.
Right.
You guys are very well. Dinner. You sure you don't have any other plans tonight?
We're gonna go out after we see.
Now you notice I make an observational statement here. You'll notice in a lot of the earlier videos in this challenge, I simply was making small talk because I wanted to show you guys how simple and easy it can be to get successful approaches without needing to really do anything super advanced or anything that's hard to do. Now in this case, I use an observational statement, which is something that's a little bit more advanced, but it keeps the conversation more emotional, more fun, and it introduces an element that's a little bit more romantic. You see, I look at both of them and I say, you guys are quite well dressed for a dinner. Are you guys sure you don't have any other plans after that? The implication here too is that I can start setting this up to potentially see them after their dinner if they did have plans, or I can see what their plans are so that I can potentially suggest something to do.
Where are you guys going?
And then you'll notice they immediately say, oh, well, dinner, and then we're thinking of going somewhere else after. What are you guys doing? So now that's an indicator of interest from her end where they're asking what our plans are. Simply because I came in, I was direct, I had good body language, and I made an observational statement while also giving a bit of a suggestive look, which is going to entice them a little bit more. I'm not sure. I'm going to meet my friend for dinner. We've been to 1K, which is kind of nice.
I think we're gonna go there later. Yeah.
Yeah, thinking of going there.
Okay.
But yeah, maybe you guys over
See
there.
ya.
I said, yeah, maybe we can meet up after. We'll see you guys over there if we end up over there. The audio is still messed up. She says, oh yeah, that's great. Maybe we can see you. You guys over
See
there.
you.
Yeah,
Okay.
do you have Instagram?
I do.
This is another benefit of observational statements and also asking about a girl's plans and what she's up to, because if the logistics of the plan make sense, you can invite her to something and it's a very natural and organic way to do it rather than kind of just saying it in the middle of the interaction out of nowhere, which can work, but this way it just feels a lot smoother.
They are doing TikTokers here.
Yeah. What are the questions?
I like your necklace, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
Very classy. Both of you are, clearly.
Here I am.
Cool. I'll shoot you a message.
All right, see you
nice
later.
to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Bye-bye. And there you have it. We successfully used the pickup line from the 60-year-old grandpa. I think the lesson to take away here is that pickup lines can work. However, you don't want them to be corny and they need to be believable to the girl. If a pickup line like this, where it's like, I think you're the best dressed person tonight, if you say that to a girl who's wearing a basic outfit, it's not gonna seem believable, it's gonna seem gimmicky, and the girl's not gonna stop and not gonna wanna talk to you. So the importance here is to not overly rely on pickup lines. There's no magic line or word you can say that's gonna get you a great reaction. You'll notice that I used it once or twice before this and got rejected or just completely blown off, but then I use it in this scenario and it worked really, really well. So the moral of the story is that it almost doesn't matter how you start the conversation as long as you get in the conversation, because the conversation starter is just that, the starter. It's what happens after that that's much more important, as you saw in this breakdown, and why I felt the need to break down the little subtleties of what I was doing, because it is important and will determine whether or not these interactions lead to something more. Now, if you want to learn my 3-step formula for making observational statements like this, for smoothly asking for contact info and making plans that actually lead to dates and you seeing and exploring connections with the women you encounter and meet in your day-to-day life, then click below to watch my free video where I show you my exact 3-step formula for exactly how I do this consistently and my entire process for how I turn these encounters into potential dates and eventually potential relationships. The video shows you everything from how to open the conversation, what to say when you're in it, how to follow it up, how to smoothly ask for the contact info, and even what to say afterwards to turn these interactions into dates. So make sure you click below to check it out, and as always, I will see you tomorrow for the next challenge.